Okay, greetings. Alright, make sure everything's live. I guess Twitter's not working anymore for some reason. I'll have to check that later. Just checking stuff. Be right with you. Okay. That's up, everything's high flying. Alright. Alright, I'm probably gonna do a short one today. I don't know, I'm trying to keep my energy, kind of keeping it cool, you know, so I can have some, just take a break. Let's put it that way. I haven't done that in a while, so I've been taking a break yesterday, sort of, and mostly today. Oh, so, alright, connecting to planets. At least I'm getting a message. I got a message of somebody, but they're not talking to me anymore, so I forgot who it was. Something from Spirit, but that's okay. I guess I have to write everything down. Alright, for those who are new to all this, is ivantower.com. We have private sessions. This is the schedule for the week. Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone is all recorded. Also have questions that take 5 days to answer at this moment, at least. Also have Spirit Social, same story here. Also have other questions and connections here. Yeah, see, I'm getting hit. And also Patreon. The rabbit here, and if you want to help the broadcast, this is one way to go about it. If not, that's okay. Also the social network. I don't have any energy tonight, but thank you for your support of the social network. And the Jake comic, I'm going to be doing some stuff with Jake to get him more of a presence of geez, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting hit. With Jake, I'm going to work on getting him more publicity. What all is behind the scenes? Get him ready for Hollywood, basically. So, yeah, it's a slow process, but get him more attention, get him more publicity. Looks like he can handle it. Maybe not, but yeah, I don't know if my Twitter, I wonder if they disconnected my Twitter or something like that. Maybe not, who knows. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just trying to get some energy, get some rest tonight, feel better tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. Weirdness in the world, that's probably part of it. Astral. Strangeness in the air. As for alien visitation, of course, we'll leave that alone right now, the subject matter of it. But what I'm feeling is energies from the planets, at least I'm being, I believe, from spirit, higher spirit wants to come through, that's why I call them. And probably my health is why I did that spirit guide hit. I've been going through, I don't know what's going on, that's an astral thing. I'm getting hit with all kinds of stuff recently, so it just never ends, does it? So of course I'm doing touchy subject matters in some regards. So maybe I'm getting hit by a Illuminati ray gun. I don't think so, but you never know. I don't think so, but who knows? Could be. I don't want to know. Alright, we're going to go into, we'll see who else can come through also, but I know one connection, at least from Spirit, was they have a message for humanity. Not saying it's going to be long. I'll also see who else is here for a message, and to keep things kind of short, maybe 10-15 minutes. I've been going kind of long recently. Give myself a break, so. Alright, blessings, and here we go. Greetings to you. Yes, we are from higher spirit. Blessings to your society and your soul growth. Yes, from the spirit lands. Yes, we connect to your energies. As we're basically helping you find your direction, your soul growth, your soul direction. As for basically the meaning of who you are. Yes, within the spirit realms, we do give you trinkles of information, but of course there's a timeline where everything is seen, at least by us. But as for you getting to that full knowledge is usually at an older age, or sometimes at a younger age. Even at a youth, you get kind of images and pictures of what you want to do with your life, and that has to do with your main timeline. And some even seen glimpses of their past, even before they even experience it. Some even see themselves as an old age. The reason, yes, we bring this up is, yes, your connection to the planets also. As many of you come to this realm from other worlds in this solar system. Some do, yes, come from the Pleiades and Sirius, but many of you are incarnating through different worlds: Venus, Saturn, Mars, on and on. Why do you think some had more Mars knowledge than others? Because it came to this world through Mars. Some of you come to these other planets also to bring assistance. And why are you where you are? Now some do just come into this world through its spirit world. As basically, and that is where many do get forgetful for the most part. So the planets around you are your cousins, your families. Now you might go from the Pleiades to Mars, from the Pleiades to Neptune, or you might come from the Pleiades into this world. Yes, you go through the other side, but you're still bringing a lot of that knowledge with you. This is why your memories are open. But why do you have a thing for Mars? Why do you have for Venus, for Jupiter? Because you came through those energies into this life. Now also you can have many planets with you also, as many do through astrology, yes. And that's true, but you have a main planet that you normally, or at least two, sometimes three, depending on what your mission here is. But some of you, yes, even go through the moon. And that's why you have this connection to the moon. Some of you go through the sun. This is why you have this connection with the sun. So yes, all your worlds are interconnected. Basically makes you who you are. And you can connect to these other worlds. Yes, many of them are a mystery for good reason. It's because you're concentrating on this world. If you come into this world and remember all you think about is Mars, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of being here. But also, everyone here most likely have a connection to some planet, even Pluto. And there's of course other worlds in your solar system we don't need to go into at this point. But realize all of these worlds, yes, are speaking through you, talking to you. And at one point it will open up more of who you are, why you came here. Some of you have 6, 10 fingers. Yes, that's a little bit much on one hand, but some do. Usually it's 3 or 4. You don't need the 10, but some do. Yes, that makes it very, well, you're a different species too. So look at it that way. Some are insectoid that came here as human, and they cut off all that insectoid knowledge just so they can be human here. And usually those are ones that are very social. Insectoids can be very social. Even more than Pleiadians. As it's just everybody's connecting to everybody all the time. And so, yeah, because your Pleiadian worlds are similar to this. You're not always connecting to everyone all the time. Insectoids do. They're connecting constantly. It's just part of their species. So you have somebody that has a lot of friends on Facebook, most likely they have an insectoid connection. Just to give you, not everybody, but good amounts. That's not what goes for everyone, but you'd be surprised on that connection. Yes, and also the beetle, you do have a a musician group called the Beatles. Yes, there's another way of, are all those just insectoids singing music? Yes, to answer your question. So yes, as you just dissect your planet and realize, well, of course that's not all they're connected to, but that's part of it. They are kind of giving you hints, aren't they? So, but yes, you are as you open up your planet, more knowledge will come through. Yes, you might see your Beatles as actual Beatles playing music, but it goes on and on, as basically as you see the world differently. As basically, yes, many of you in Astral going to Mars, Neptune, and Venus for rest. As you go in there, you go through those astral places that takes you to other realms in the universe. But usually you go to those the worlds in your solar system to clear out the earth energies, so you can think more clearly. Some of you, yes, go through like a astral bath before you come in, so you're not bringing too much from astral. I know that sounds strange, but for some, they don't want to, they're not here to remember. Basically, it's wiping your memories. Some do have memories, many do not. Of course, there's other ways of going about it. It's not an actual bath like you have on your world. There's different ways of wording it, but it's like a bath, because basically your mind gets erased. Others have it either way, but many of you are remembering it. It's because that your mission is to remember your astral, and that astral existence is here to be planted on this planet. It has to do with your timeline currently, because every information you are sharing, it has a purpose to it. Every word you say, every emotion, every movement has a purpose on this planet. It is not done on mistake. You might call it a mistake, but it is truly not. It is what you felt like doing at that moment. There's not really such thing as a mistake. It's a part of learning. But yes, as for the spirit realms connected to your planet, yes, more knowledge of our spirit energies on your world become more clear. As yes, we can't give you the full details, but we can tell you this: you're connecting more to your higher selves, and just allowing this third dimension not to control the mind any longer. As the third dimension steers one's mind. As for news, as for music, as for trends, many of you say you stopped all of that so you can think for yourself finally, and even see further into this earth. You're pulling in more fourth, fifth dimension, sixth dimensional ideas into your world than you ever have before. So you're recreating your planet, you can say. Your matrix is being reorganized. Yes, and you have some eruptions on some of your volcanoes at this moment also has a lot to do with this. As you're letting out, when a volcano erupts, it is letting out, it is healing. It is also changing the third dimension frequencies. Weather can do that. It is not always done by your government. Even if it is done by your government, you the people still have a connection with that. Oh, the victim, yes, it is not true. Because everyone here realize if you want to stop something, you will. Like a hurricane coming or a volcano erupting, human consciousness will say no to it. So it has been saying a lot of yeses, but it has. You'd be surprised what has not been brought into your world that could have. You don't always see it because as volcanoes are about to erupt, many of you just say not now, later. Hurricanes, not now, later. Earthquakes, not now, later. Notice how yes, your aliens are assisting, but so are you. Yes, you give all your credit to your aliens, but you are allowing it to happen. Your aliens can assist and you say, yes, you might have helped us there, but we're going to just override that. So you still have control over your planet, to let you know that. Your rain system, everything. Why you're letting just remove the victim. It's like there's a reason why I'm having this happen to me. It doesn't always have to be answered. The less the answers, the more the lessons is there to be learned. You might come up with different options, but never. In spirit, you get the answer. Here, you get optional answers. You get the version that works for you, and you continue with that. And that goes with everything in life. You take what version works for you, and you add it to your existence. Even the truth that works for you, you add it to your existence. What do you want to experience next? Many of you want an alien experience. As for physical connection, well, you're tuning your earth for that to happen. As for when, it's still up to you. Yes, we can't give out all details, but you are very much involved. And those that are knowing this are going to hear a little bit differently, see a little bit differently, because you're connecting more to your higher selves to handle this new visitation. You can't just switch around. Some of you want the full experience. Like, how are you? I can pick up your name. I can see your eyes very clearly. Instead of just sitting, wow, like you would look at an animal at the zoo. Many of you want this interaction with aliens as much more advanced as for call them brother, call them sister, whatever it might be. That's what many of you are looking for, and to do that is to tune your vibrations. To see better, to hear better. Not everything's going to be seen and heard in this third dimension. We are tuning many of you are tuning to a more fourth dimension, and so third dimension becomes more difficult because you are tuned to another frequency. But you are making it work, but some are having difficulty seeing, hearing. That will change. It's hard to say individually where everyone is, but many of you are going out of body more frequently recently. Yes, there is much going on around your earth that you're not seeing, but many of you are bringing some of those troubles. But it's hard to clear out all of astral. You might not have the memory, but the emotion, the energies from it, you can't always erase everything. So you don't know what happens, but you know something happened. And that's usually how it works. And this has been going on forever on your world. But there will be times when you see more clearly, and it won't be just a few of you, there'll be more of you. And just these worlds that are close by your planets will be more clear. But right now, the light is on this planet. But all worlds, of course, all worlds in the universe are connected to you, of course. But the ones in your solar system play a big role in your human existence. Why you are where you are, why you look the way you do. They all had an influence here of some kind. They're not just here for no reason. They're not neighbors that are not there. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Far from it. As they play, they want to see what you do. It's like the spirit world. We don't go knocking on your door and telling you, hey, look at us. They are acting the same way. They are very quiet. Because a lot of it has to do with their existence doesn't need to be fully known yet. As you have Pleiadian, Syrians, and other beings at this time. But your Neptune beings, your Neptune being, your Uranus beings, etc., will make themselves more clear to you when the time is right. They are assisting your oceans. They are assisting your Mother Earth. They are assisting you in your biology of continuing your consciousness here. But as your humans develop more into the higher state of thinking, frequencies, you will see more clearly. So, yes, our message here is basically the worlds around you will be more known to you. But right now, your frequencies, yes, are going through a jolt of astral transformation. Because many of you are connected to the new earth already, and you're bringing it in. And to do that is to rearrange the way you see things, thought-wise. Change the thinking around. As more fourth and fifth dimensional thinking are going to be sprouted across your world. And that is when your aliens become more clear also to the rest of your population. Is because they've been educated. They know. The elephant beings, the animal beings here, all play a role in your DNA. And all of that will be seen more clearly across your planet. The idea right now, yes, is inner peace. It's really what that is. And the conflicts, even with guides, yes, they can be very confusing sometimes. Because they can get interfered with by the beings that are around you. As this earth is, yes, it is like a jungle. The idea is to make it into a peaceful jungle, a place of salvation. for all other worlds. Because when you open up your planet to the other alien races, it's almost going to be like a buffet. In a way, it already is. You share your energies, your experiences at such a higher level now. Many of you go on their ships and go to their planets, but many of you will come back. Some of you won't. In your future time, when your world has healed itself. It is just that everyone wants information from you. Every experience is different. This is a third dimensional experience. A fourth dimensional experience will be a whole nother alien experience than you ever right now. You just have your aliens just, hello, how are you? What kind of deodorant do you use? Or whatever it might be. And then after that phase, as more of the human activates themselves, it'll be like you'll be assisting on how to put their ships together and how they do things, changing things around, having a human touch, a earth human touch, whatever you want to call yourselves, whatever that might be. Everyone's going to call themselves a little bit different, and you'll be assisting other worlds in their ascension processes. So I imagine many of you can feel those vibrations. Yes, an evolution is occurring, your evolution, but also other world evolutions will occur. They are now, but the big one is on its way, of course. Blessings to you always. We are from Spirit. Much love. Alright. Much love, everyone. Have a great night.